Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a first impressions review on the Bite Beauty Cashmere Lip Cream. The shade I got is in Sherry, and it says right on the top here it's 90% natural. Bite Beauty I've heard a lot of really good things about. They are one of the more natural brands, and I was really interested to get a really nice bright red color and then also something that was more natural and at the same time high-end and exciting. So I picked this up from Sephora. Now I do believe the cashmere lip creams are only available at the Sephora, like Sephora retailers, but I think you might be able to get other Bite Beauty products at other places. I think it's just this specific formulation maybe is only, I don't know, don't quote me on that. Anyways, some information about this shade. It's called Sherry and it is described as a vibrant reddish orange. And the thing that intrigued me when I swatched this was how pigmented this color comes off. It's got kind of a different applicator as well. It's sort of like a doe foot applicator, but it's kind of smushed. And when you go to swatch it, it is like instant color. Like, look at that. It's crazy pigmented and it's not super shiny. There's a lot of color payoff really, really quick, and it looked like something that wasn't going to move around a ton on my lips, which as a busy mom, that's something that's definitely a priority of mine. Here's a close-up of the packaging. It has this really sleek looking matte handle. The tube is also really cute. And then the brush, which is the most interesting part, is kind of like smushed there. And the product looks really interesting. Like already just opening it, putting it on this one time, you can already see it's up there. I don't know if it'll collect or not, but the applicator is really interesting. It definitely seems to be pretty big. I'll just give you guys a close-up. Swatch it again right here. Look at that. It's crazy pigmented. On the Sephora website, they describe it as a cream to powder matte lip color that delivers an unprecedented 50% of pigment dispersion. So it's supposed to have a lot of pigment. It also mentioned that the balanced combination of waxes and butters with the powder texture of silica develop a creamy and buttery application that quickly absorbs into the lips while powder pigments remain on the surface to leave a matte finish. So I'm kind of thinking it might be like a stain. It didn't specifically say that, but that's what I'm hoping for. Something that'll just stain my lips and be easy to not pay so much attention to. So let's go ahead and get this on my lips. All right, so I just got a little bit of product back on the wand. I'm gonna call it a wand. I don't know what it's called. And yeah, hoping for the best. Wow. So that is my first impressions look at the lipstick so far. I don't know if the camera picks it up as true to color as bright as it is in person, but it is a beautiful reddish orange shade, and it goes on, like it said, 50% more pigment or something like that. It goes on very, very pigmented. I did find the applicator, it's a little weird. Like I said, it's a smushed kind of doe foot applicator, but it was actually surprisingly easy. Like, I don't think I would have to have a lip liner, which I didn't use, but I don't think you necessarily have to have one. We'll see if it bleeds throughout the day, but it actually went on surprisingly well. And usually, because I have my lips kind of thin out towards here on the top, and sometimes it's kind of hard to get a really nice line, but I think it did pretty good. So I'm gonna check back in a couple hours and let you know how it's doing, how it'll do with like drinking from a straw, transferring. If I go to eat, I'll probably like blot it off or see how that does, but I'll let you guys know. Hey guys, so it has been about 4 hours actually since I initially applied this lipstick. I don't know if you can see from far away. I will do a close-up, but it has definitely worn off, like in the middle around my lip area. The outer edges though look amazing, and I was noticing the first 2 hours of wear when I wasn't eating or drinking, it looked like freshly applied. I would say at least a good hour and a half. It looked amazing and felt amazing. It's very, very light. I hadn't mentioned that. Even right now, like if I rub my lips together, it's not smooth, but Like, it doesn't feel like I have any lipstick on at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm just tearing a piece of toilet paper in half real quick, and then I'm gonna blot my lips because I'm gonna eat. But it has been about 4 hours. I think optimally, well, at the 2-hour mark, that's when I was drinking and eating a little bit, and so it started to come off a little bit, but I wanted to see as far as longevity, because I think that's pretty normal to, you know, drink you know, every 2 hours or so, and so it's going to kind of come off. But I should have touched up then, but you can see even having not touched up, I think it looks pretty good. So and I'm just going to try and blot this. See just a little bit coming off, but my lips are really, really stained, which is a great thing, I think. Just that is what's coming off now. So yeah, just a little bit. I'm just going to blot them off, and then I'm going to go ahead and eat dinner.